Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Vijay Gidituri, and in this video, I'll explain you how to encrypt EBS volume using KMS Key Management Service. So here KMS is a service which is provided by Amazon Web Services, and it is used to encrypt the data which we have stored in Amazon S3, EBS, EFS, or RDS databases. It is used to encrypt the data. Then we use AWS KMS. So to open KMS console directly, search for here KMS. Here you can see Key Management Service. So I will open it in a new tab. So here you can see AWS Key Management Service. Easily create keys and control encryption across AWS and beyond. So if you want to create AWS KMS keys, directly select here create a key. So when you select this, it will ask whether you want to create symmetric key or asymmetric key. So now I will explain you the difference between symmetric keys and asymmetric keys. So here you can see in AWS KMS, symmetric key and asymmetric keys are used for encryption and decryption. So the main difference between symmetric keys and asymmetric keys is, so here you can see use the same key for both encryption and decryption. So in symmetric keys, we use the same key for both encryption and decryption, and it is like a single key that locks and unlocks a box. And it is faster and more efficient but less secure. And it uses encryption technique like AES-256 and AES-128. So here this is asymmetric keys. And here you can see use a pair of keys, one for encryption public key and another for decryption private key. And it is like a pair of keys, one locks the box and another unlocks it. So it is slower but more secure and widely used for key exchange and digital signatures. So this is about symmetric keys. So now let's create EC2 instance and let's encrypt the EBS volume using KMS. So here you can see this is my AWS management console. So first we need to select EC2. So here we need to select instances. So here you can see right now we are having only two different EC2 instances. So it is in the stopped state. So when we create EC2 instances, root EBS volume will be created, guys. So when I select here volumes and then when I open this in a new tab, so I will open this volumes. So here you can see these are the two different volumes and these are the root EBS volumes. So here you can see right now we are having two different EC2 instances. So these are the volumes for the EC2 instances. So now let's select here launch instance. So right now I am not creating EC2 instance. I will explain you one thing. So here we need to provide all the details and directly go to configure storage. So here you can see configure storage and here we need to select directly advanced. So here you can see EBS volumes. So that means these are the root EBS volumes. So I'm going to expand this and here you can see when we create Linux, the default storage is 8 GB. So when we select Windows, the default storage is 30 GB. So here volume type we are using GP3 and here you can see encrypted. So it is in not encrypted state. So by default when we create any of the EC2 instance, by default it will be in the not encrypted. So if you want to encrypt your EBS volume, here you need to select encrypted. So when I select here encrypted, here it will ask KMS keys. Here you can see KMS key. So when I drop down this, here you can see it was showing default AWS EBS key. That means KMS key. So this is the default one. So when I open this KMS console and when I open here KMS, so here you can see here two different options, which is like AWS managed keys and customer managed keys. So when I open here AWS managed keys, so here AWS will provide some of the KMS keys to encrypt our EBS volumes as 3 buckets or it may be anything. So here it was showing, here you can see it was showing the default one. So in this video we are going to create the custom KMS key and let's encrypt the data. So first let's create KMS key. So I will come to here instances. So first let's create KMS keys. So to create KMS keys, you need to come here. So here we need to select customer managed keys. So right now we don't have any of the keys. So let's create a new key. So here you need to select a create key. So in this video, we are going to create symmetric key. So here symmetric key is used for both encryption and decryption. So here you need to select encryption and encrypt and decrypt. So here you need to select advanced options. So here you can see we are going to select this and after here you can see regionality, single region key and multi-region key. So if you want to encrypt your EBS volume, here you can see right now we are in Mumbai region which is AP South 1. So if you want to encrypt the data in this region only, then you need to select here a single region key. So when you select here multi-region key, you can encrypt your data in all these regions. So here you need to select the option. So here I'm going with single region key. So when I select here single region key, I can encrypt EBS volume in this region only, guys. So here I'm going to select next, and here we need to provide name. So right now I'm going to create symmetric key. So that's why here I'm giving symmetric key. Symmetric key KMS. So here I'm giving alias name like symmetric key KMS. So here you can provide whatever you want. So description is optional. So here tags is also optional. That is up to your wish. So after I'm going to select next, and here you can see key administrator. So I'm providing to all, and I'm going to select next. And here also key users I'm providing all, and here I'm going to select next. And here you can see review. You can see all the review. So here I'm going to select directly finish. So here you can see symmetric key has been created. So this is the key ID. So I'll close this. So when I open this, here you can find all the details. So here you can see general configuration. So alias name is nothing but we have given the key name like symmetric key KMS. So status, it is in enable. So this is the creation date. So here this is the ARN, and here regionality we have given single region. So if you want to encrypt your data in all the regions, so here you can directly select multi-region. So I will come out. So here you can see this is the one. So I'll select this. Now let's create new EC2 instance. So I will directly select here instances, and here I'm going to select launch instance. So here you can see right now we are having only two EBS volumes. So here you can see two EBS volumes. So when I create here new EC2 instance, automatically new EBS volume will be created. So I will come here directly, and here I'll provide the name like KMS. And OS I'm going with Amazon Linux. So here I'm going to select this, and after that instance type T2 micro is enough. Here we need to create key pair, or if you are having existing key pair you can directly select that. So here I'm going to create a new key pair which is like KMS. So here you can give whatever you want, guys. So I'm going with .pem and create key pair. So here you can see key pair has been downloaded. So when it comes to networking, we need to select VPC, and we need to select subnet, and here we need to select security group and all traffic security group. And here you can see under configure storage, you need to select here advanced and directly drop down this. So here you can see by default when we select Linux, the default storage is 8 GB. So here you can increase GB. Here you can see when I select here 30, it was accepting. So default storage is 8. So when I select here 7, it will not accept. So here you can see volume is smaller than snapshot. So minimum is 8, maximum you can increase. So here volume type is GP2. I am going with this. And here you can see encrypted. It is not encrypted. So when I drop down this and when I select here encrypted, and here you can see KMS keys. Will drop down this. Here you can see this is the key it was showing. So when I come here, so here you can see previously we created symmetric key. So here it was showing that key. So using this key, I'm going to encrypt this EBS volume, guys. Here you can see EBS volumes. So using this KMS key, I'm going to encrypt this EBS volume. So I have selected this, and directly I'm going to select here launch instance. And let's directly select here instances. So let's reload this. And here you can see our instance is in pending state. So let's keep instance state is equal to running. Sorry, it's okay. Instance state is equal to running. So here it will display all the running instances. So when I come here volumes, so when I reload this, here you can see one volume will be created. So here you can see another volume has been created. So when we create EBS volume, automatically root EBS volume will be created. So here you can see our instance is in running state. So now let's create IAM role. I will directly select here IAM, and I will open it in a new tab. So here directly select roles, and here directly select create role. And here you can see use case, we need to select EC2, and here we need to select next. And I'm giving administrator access, and I'm going to select next. Role name I'm giving KMS role for EC2. So this is the name I'm giving. I'm going to select here create role. So here you can see role has been created. So now let's directly go to instances and let's reload this. So directly select here instance and directly select actions and security, and here you need to select modify IAM role. And you can directly select that role. Here you can see KMS role for EC2. I'm going to select here update IAM role. So we have updated our IAM role. So now let's go to volumes. Let's come here. Let's come here. Here you can see, guys, in encryption it is in encrypted format. So here you can see encrypted using this KMS key. So this is the KMS key. Here you can see symmetric key. Using this key, we are encrypted this EBS volume. So here you can see it was attached to this volume. So here you can see this is the EC2 instance. This EC2 instance volume is this. Here you can see encrypted. So this is the root EBS volume. We are going to encrypt this EBS volume. So now let's directly connect to this EC2 instance. So here I'm using MobiXterm. Here you can use putty or it may be anything. So here I'm using MobiXterm. So here you need to open MobiXterm. So session and SSH. And here we need to provide public IPv4 address. So here I'm providing EC2-user. So if you are using Ubuntu, you need to provide here Ubuntu. So here we need to provide the path of the key pair. So this is the key. Okay and okay. So let's update our instance by using sudo yum update -y. So it will update our instance. Let's come to root user by hitting sudo -i. So here you can see right now it is in root user. So previously it is in EC2 user. So let's clear the screen. So when I select here ls, here we don't have any of the files. So let's create one file which is message.txt, and I will keep this in insert mode. So I will directly come here. So here you can see I'm going to copy this content. So here you can copy whatever you want. So I'm going to copy this, and here we need to paste it here. So if you are having your own content, you can directly paste that here. So I'm going to save this. So when I select here ls, so here you can see one file has been created with the name message.txt. Here you can give a name whatever you want. So when I select here cat message.txt, so here you can see it was displaying each and everything. So to encrypt, so let's encrypt this file. So let's clear the screen ls. So this is the file. So let's directly come here. So here you can see these are the two keys to encrypt and decrypt the data. So to encrypt EBS volume, directly copy this, and I will provide you these two keys, guys. So let's directly come here and paste it here. So we need to change this key ID. So we need to change this key ID first. So let's do that. We'll come there. So I'm going to remove this. So previously we created one symmetric key. So here you can see we have created symmetric key previously. So I'm going to open this. So here this is the key ID. So we need to copy this and we need to paste it here. In between we need to paste it here. So here you can see this is our KMS symmetric key ID, guys. So now I will explain you this. So here you can see in AWS, in KMS we are going to encrypt. Here you can see hyphen key ID. So this is the symmetric key ID. So here you can see this is the key ID. So using this key ID we are going to encrypt. So we are going to encrypt plain text, which is a message.txt file. Here you can see this is the file. So previously we created message.txt file. So we are going to encrypt that file. Here you can see using ciphertext, we are going to using ciphertext algorithm, we are going to encrypt this file. So we need to store all the decoded file in this path. Sorry, we need to store all the decoded one in this file. So it will create a new file with my encrypted file. So in that file it will store all the decrypted one. So when I select here enter, here you can see it was throwing a message. You must specify a reason. Okay, here you need to provide AWS configure and you need to provide the details. So let's do AWS configure, and here you need to provide your access key and secret key and region. So I will directly go to IAM. So this is my IAM. So here we need to select users, and here you need to select Vijay Girturi user. So here you need to directly go to security credentials. So under security credentials, directly select here create access key. So here you need to select command line interface. So you need to check mark this and enter and select create access key. So here you can see this is the access key. So I'm going to copy this. I'll paste it here, enter and copy secret key and paste it here, enter. So here we need to provide the region. So we are going to encrypt our file in this region. So here you can see we are in AP South 1. So directly provide here AP South 1, enter, enter. So let's clear the screen. So when I select here AWS S3 LS, so it will display all the S3 buckets. So right now, why I'm giving this means to check whether it was working or not. So that's why I'm hitting this. So let's perform that command again. So directly select up arrow. So here you can see this is the this is the command to encrypt this file, guys, message.txt file. So it will store all the decoded one in this my encrypted file. So when I select here enter, now it will work. So here you can see, so when I select here ls, so here you can see two files has been created. So when I select here cat message.txt, it will show all the content. So here you can see all the visible content. So when I select here cat my encrypted file, so here you can see it is in the encrypted format. Totally it was encrypted. So when I select here vi my encrypted file, so when I open this file, it will show in encrypted format. So here you can see it was showing in the encrypted format. So using KMS, we are encrypted this file. We are encrypted our EBS volumes, guys. Remember that. So I will save this ls. So ls. So these are the two files, cat message.txt. So we are encrypted this file. So cat my encrypted file. So here you can see all this content has been encrypted like this. So let's do one thing. Let's remove this file, enter and ls. So now let's remove this file, which is, let's remove this file rm-rf message.txt. So let's clear the screen, ls. So here you can see right now we are having only one file, which is like cat my encrypted file. So here you can see totally now right now we are having only one file. So that file, it isn't totally in the encrypted format. So here you can see totally it was encrypted. So to decrypt this, so let's do that, ls. So this is the file, guys, remember that. So let's decrypt this file. So let's directly come here, and this is the command to decrypt. So again I'm going to copy this. I will come here and I will paste it here. Okay, so here it was throwing an error. Let's do one thing. Let's perform that command again. So I'll copy this, and again I will come here and I'll paste it here, paste and enter. Okay, so let's try again, guys. So this is the encrypted file. So let's directly go here and let's copy this. So this is the KMS key to decrypt. So I'm going to copy this. So here when I said here ls, so this is the file. So I'll paste it here. So here you can see AWS KMS decrypt. So we are going to decrypt this file. So using ciphertext algorithm, we are going to decrypt this file. So here we need to change the name. So here you can see we are going to decrypt this file, my encrypted file. So it will store all the output in this. It will create a new file with this name, decrypted text message.txt. So it will store all the output here. So when I select here enter, let's see whether working or not, and ls. So previously this is the file, encrypted file. So let's hit cat my encrypted file. So here you can see it is in the encrypted format. So previously using KMS decryption key, we have decrypted this by using, so let's hit cat decrypted test message.txt. So here you can see it was decrypted. So this is how you can encrypt and decrypt, guys. So once again I will explain you. So ls rm hyphen rf star. So I'm going to remove these two files and ls. So here you can see we don't have any of the files. So let's create a new file with vi message.txt. So here you can give whatever you want, guys, name. So I'm going to select enter. So here you can see we need to keep this in insert mode, and I'll copy this, copy, and I'm going to paste it here. So if you are having n number of data, you can directly paste. So again I'm going to paste, okay, and again I'm going to paste, okay, sorry, paste, okay. So here you can see I continuously pasted this data. So if you are having n number of data, store that in a file and directly save this file. So ls, so here you can see file has been created. So when I select here cat message.txt, so here you can see let's encrypt this total data and let's clear the screen. So here you can see this is the KMS key to encrypt. So previously I explained you this. So I'll copy this and I'm going to paste it here. So here you can see here you need to change the key ID. So here you can see this is the key ID. So in customer manager keys, here this is the key, symmetric key. So here you need to copy this key. Directly you need to copy this, come here, and you need to paste it there. So I'm going to remove this all, and we need to paste in between. And here you can see we are going to encrypt message.txt file. So when I hit here cat, here you can see cat message.txt. So we are going to encrypt this all data. So it will store all the output in this file, my encrypted file. So when I select here enter, so when I select here ls, so here you can see now new file has been created with my encrypted file. So here you can see my encrypted file. So when I select here cat my encrypted file, so here you can see total data has been encrypted. So this is how you can encrypt your data which we have been stored in EBS. So when I select here vi, what's the file name? Let's see, my encrypted file. So when I enter into this file also, here you can see it is in the encrypted format. So this is how you can encrypt your bulk amount of data. So let's do one thing. Let's remove this message.txt file. So rm message.txt and y ls. So here you can see we are having only one file. So this is the encrypted file. So when I select here cat my encrypted file, so here you can see totally it is in the encrypted format, guys. So here you can see totally it is in the encrypted format. So to decrypt this again, so this is the key. So this is the key to decrypt again. I'll copy this and I'll come here and I'll paste it here. So here we need to change the file name. So here change the file name. So here you can see here we have given file name like my encrypted file. So I'll copy this and I'm going to remove this, and we need to paste it here. And here you can see it will store all the output in decrypted test message.txt. So now when I select enter, again it was showing an error occurred. So let's do one thing. Again let's try, guys. So this is the encrypted file, my encrypted file. So let's clear the screen ls. So now let's paste another one. So here you can see you need to paste that file name to you need to paste the decrypted file name here. My encrypted file I have pasted here. So let's output will be stored in this file. So when I select here enter and ls cat decrypted test message.txt and enter. So here you can see this was decrypted. So this is how you can work. So let's clear this. So ls, again when I select here rm ls cat decrypted file. So when you here you can see it is in the decrypted format. So when you want to encrypt again ls, and again this is the KMS key ID, copy this, and this command is to encrypt guys. So I'm going to copy this. Let's clear the screen. So let's encrypt this file again. ls, so this is the file cat decrypted file. Okay, so again we need to perform that command. So here you can see this is the command to encrypt. So here we need to change the name. So here we need to remove this again, and we need to copy this, and we need to paste it here. So it will store all the output in my encrypted file. So when I select here enter, and when I select here ls, so here you can see new file has been created with cat my encrypted file. So when I select here cat my encrypted file, so it was showing like this. So let's do one thing, vi my encrypted file. So here you can see it was showing like this. So this is how you can encrypt and decrypt guys. So I will provide you these two keys. This is the key to encrypt. So here you can see this is the key to encrypt and this is the key to decrypt. So here you need to change your key ID. So here you can provide here. So here you can see. So here you can see this is the key ID. From here you need to change that key ID. So after completing this, if you want to delete this, directly select here KMS and customer manager keys. You need to select this and select actions, sorry, key actions, and here first you need to disable this. So here you can see right now it is in enable. So first you need to disable. Directly select disable, disable key, and you need to confirm this disable key. Here you can see it is in disable state. So again directly select this key actions and directly select here schedule key deletion. And here you can see minimum you need to give 7 to 30 days. Here you can see enter a waiting period between 7 to 30 days. So minimum is 7. So directly select here. You need to confirm this and directly select here schedule deletion. So it will take nearly 7 days to delete this key. Here you can see pending deletion. So it will take 7 days to delete this key. So this is how you can delete. So yes guys, that's it for today's video. And if you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and see you in the next video, and bye.